Thank you for inviting me to Zagreb. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share some experience made in Zurich, but also some lessons learned for global strategies. Actually, this first slide already shows that there is need for action. Switzerland uses 3 times more energy than the world on the average. We don't compare with the United States because that's hopeless, but we have a serious problem here. This is the national picture, but I would like to start with Zurich as an example. Zurich, 450,000 inhabitants in a region of about 1.5 million, and Javier already told us that actually we should look at the metropolitan level and not at the level of the traditional political communities. This is an additional challenge for cities. Zurich, very nicely situated on the shore of a lake and I would like to point to the 2 universities. Is there a pointer somewhere? Here, University of Zurich, Federal Institute of Technology, and we will come back to the Federal Institute of Technology in a while. Where does Zurich's energy come from? If you take a look to this graph, you will see 33% is nuclear, 32% is petroleum. So that's not really a sustainable basis for our energy future. And if we have a look to what do we use energy for, you can see it's 41% for business, 41% for housing construction, and 80% for transport. 80% for transport, although we have a very dense network of public transportation, which shows that also public transportation needs energy. But there is certainly a lot to be done in this field, in the field of housing construction, where we lose a lot of energy to the outside world. If we compare these numbers to the numbers in Zagreb, we see we have almost the same situation comparing Zurich to Zagreb. Also here, a lot of energy used for housing construction and for transport. So these are the 2 major fields we have to become active. Zurich actually wants to set an example. We take the global challenges as starting points, since we know that by the end of this century, the energy system globally will have to be 0 carbon emission. That's a huge challenge for the whole world. And we also know that global justice requires sufficiency if we compare how much energy we use and how much energy people in India, for example, use. Moreover, studies show that our living standards can be maintained at 2,000 watts per capita, and that was the starting point for this strategy. The city of Zurich is committed to sustainability and sufficiency, and 67% of Zurich's population voted in favor of moving towards a 2,000 watt society. The concept for this society was designed by the Federal Institute of Technology, reducing energy consumption to 2,000 watts per person, reducing CO2 emission as well. This also in line with the EU objectives of 2020 and promoting renewable energies and energy efficiency. Are summarized on this slide. You can see promoting renewable energies and energy efficiency is the most important measure. Coaching on housing construction, coaching for small and medium-sized enterprises if they want to change the way they do business, consultancy also regarding the energy efficiency of systems and equipments in business. And there are very strict regulations on new or on renovated buildings. You have to follow the 2,000 watt agenda if you want to get the permission to construct. The city of Zurich, as Zagreb, purchases a wide range of products and a multitude of services. In Europe, the public sector is key. And in Europe, public procurement can do a lot to to support sustainable developments. Since sustainable cities will need sustainable products, public procurement can really make a difference if we don't just look at the price, but at the cost throughout the lifespan of a product. ZAGREB is following quite similar ways. If I compared the two strategies, ZAGREB was winner of the European Mobility Week. Congratulations. You're also following the EU objectives, and you're also investing in new housing constructions with a combination also to create new jobs. So here we also see ZAGREB is looking for strategies turning green into smart, in adding the job component to sustainable development.